Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video, and I'm going to talk to you about how the Madden's rating spread is a lie. If you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe to the video real quick. It sure helps me out. But anyway, we all remember this blog that they posted about how they spread out the ratings, but realistically, they didn't really spread out ratings at all. They just nerfed the overalls for players. And so what I did is I went ahead and I compared ratings for players in Madden 20 versus Madden 19. So Matthew Stafford in Madden 20 is rated 79 overall, and in 19 you can see right there he's an 83. I went ahead and I adjusted all of Matthew Stafford's ratings from Madden 20 into Madden 19. So going, you think about it, he's been reduced to a 79. He was an 83 last year, and when I actually input all of the rating adjustments, that it let me do, most of them went up. There's only like one that went down. Like his deep throw accuracy went up. The only thing that really went down was his throw power, which they said they did to pretty much all quarterbacks with the pass trajectory. So when we go ahead and we change Matthew Stafford's ratings to that of Madden 20, you would expect him to go down to a 79, right? Because that's what he is. They said they spread out the ratings, but as you can see here, that's not what happens. We go ahead and we change him and save it, and he's an 82 overall. So they tweaked the formula for overall. His ratings actually went up inside the game. So I was thinking, all right, let's get another player in here. So I went and grabbed Alvin Kamara. So you can see here in Madden 20, he is rated a 90 overall. So I go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing. I'm going to take his ratings from Madden 20 and put them in on Madden 19, and I am grabbing the most recent roster. So in Madden 19, the most recent roster, he's a 91 overall. I go ahead and I put in his ratings, which, by the way, pretty much all went up. So as far as a rating spread, and I get he is one of the best running backs in the league, so you would think that, yeah, his ratings are going to go up. But if you're going to give him a 90 overall in Madden 20 with his ratings increased from Madden 19, that doesn't really make sense. So what they actually did is they just tweaked the overall. They didn't really spread out the ratings at all. A lot of players, their ratings were improved, if not slightly reduced, yet their overall took a huge hit, whereas in Madden 19, that wasn't the case. So, as you can see here with Alvin Kamara, we go ahead and we finish him, and he is with the same ratings from Madden 20, he's a 93, so he's 9 rating points higher. So what they really did is they tweaked everyone's overalls to just be 2 to 3 points lower than what they would be. And we start with Ben Roethlisberger, and in Madden 20, he's an 85. And when we go ahead and put everything in Madden 19, you can see exactly what happens to his ratings. So, it's really interesting to see how they did this. And 2K does the same thing, and I have a video here at the end. They threw in a slider that no one knew what it was for a while. It's called the intangible slider. And what that was is they just used that to literally, they put in everyone's ratings, and if they didn't like the overall, they just moved that slider to pretty much get a rating that they wanted. But at least, we know about that in the game here. Madden straight up told us that they spread out the ratings, but I can tell you, if you go through and you look at ratings in Madden 20, and you can see if you put them in on Madden 19, most players it goes up, and the real thing that's been tweaked is the overall formula. It's nothing to do with an actual rating spread. And so I took 3 pretty good guys here. I decided to go grab a middle of the pack guy, Tramon Williams. He's a 74 overall in Madden 20, just to see if maybe this was happening only because it was higher rated players. They talked about the spread. So he's rated a 74 overall in Madden 20. Go ahead and I'll throw him into Madden 19. He was a 78 in Madden 19's most recent update. As you can see right here is a 78. Go ahead and throw it in there, and you can see what happens with Tramon Williams. And so I'm frustrated because this game is supposed to be, you're supposed to see the differences in ratings, and the ratings being spread out, and really it's overall. And so you have to start to wonder, is it all about the overall? If a guy has a high awareness or something like that, is he going to get an advantage even though other ratings aren't that great? Because when we go ahead and edit Tramon Williams in Madden 19 with the same ratings for Madden 20, he's a 76 overall. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm very frustrated that they kind of lied to us with the rating spread. There really isn't anything spread out. And I challenge you, go ahead, grab a couple players and look at the ratings that matter, that you're able to adjust in Madden 20 versus 19, and see the difference. You can see that the overall has been changed. And I go ahead here and I threw in a clip from 2K20 of Trae Young, and he's a default 84 overall, and I go in and I'm going to go find that intangible slider. I touch nothing else but this intangible slider that 2K literally threw in there just to, get the overall that they want. I'm going to throw it all the way down to a 0, or 25, I guess, is the lowest you could go. And we're going to take a look at Trae Young's rating, and you can see it drops him down to a 79 overall. So there's a difference of 5 rating points without touching anything else other than intangibles, and no one really knows what intangibles even does in the game as far as how a player plays. And we go ahead and I'm going to jack it all the way up to 100, and you can see the effect that it has in the game. But at least we know this is there. At least 2K put this in there for us so we can adjust things how we want to. And it bumps them back up to an 85 overall. And if we reduce them back down to an 80, it puts him back down to his default overall of 84 in the game. So that's the difference of how 2K does their ratings in Madden. So I just want to kind of throw it out there that the rating spread doesn't really exist in Madden. It's just purely an overall adjustment. Everyone has pretty much the same actual ratings as far as pass accuracy, deep throw accuracy, things like that. It's pretty much all the same, if not better, from last year. So let me know what you guys think of the video in the comments below, and thanks for watching.